Hello and welcome to Team Subtlety in Questing for some Cheston. Here's part 2 of our mission to try and negotiate with the lizard folk of the forest.
We should have buried Archie with some potatoes.
We should have. He could have sprouted them.
Also,
as you can tell,
now you
this
have to keep the joke in from the start.
Actually, I'd take that as a potato GLaDOS and just be like, how are you
Yeah.
doing? Because I'm a potato. It would have been great.
Yeah? That's character, potatoes.
Are there stats for potatoes?
There can be.
There will be.
We will make them, yeah.
We have the technology.
I'm a
We can use
barbarian
buttons.
potato.
Okay.
So, anyway, let's dive in. So I'll run what we're doing.
So the lizard folk have led you for a good while, and eventually you reach a clearing, and it's pretty. You sort of to realize that he's kind of led you to his village, and there's a lot of sort of huts around, and other lizard folk just kind of going by their day-to-day business. And you also notice just at the back of this sort of village, there's an old sort of destitute fortress, sort of, well, more like a tower keep, that the majority of is just no longer there. But you can, the lizard folk seems intent on heading in that direction, and it looks behind you to make sure it's still, you guys are still following.
Brother.
Yes?
Ask me if they have any potatoes.
I'll give Matt adorable side eye, and then I'll ask in Draconic, do you grow potatoes here in the village?
It looks at you and sounds out the word potato back to you and says, "What's
Please
that?
do. Do it in the voice.
What's that?"
It's a vegetable you grow in the ground. It has spuds coming out of it. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. You know, potatoes.
Stupid fat hobbit! You ruined it!
It kind of looks at you, quite confused, and shakes its head and keeps moving.
I'll lean over to Adorable and say, in their culture, the potato is an evil plant, and they do not want any within their borders. Perhaps you can share your culture with them, brother.
Could someone roll me a perception check? Just one person.
I'm going to close my eyes fervently because I'm not perceptive.
Fantastic. Adorable.
One person.
Hear what appears to be the sound of wings beating and a screeching sound. However, none of the lizard folk seem particularly phased at this.
I'll
Look
ask
to the
our guide,
skies, brother.
and I'll look up. Do I see the winged creature that's making this screeching noise?
You do, in fact.
It's a die.
You do, in fact, see what appears to be a large winged creature, and you kind of takes a moment for you to recognize it. But you both realize this is a wyvern.
Kill it.
Oh, a wyvern. That's a beautiful creature.
Kill it.
Hadari, do you deal with these often?
I'm going to cast Talk with Animals and say hello to the wyvern.
It's not an animal.
What's the range on that?
If it can hear me,
Oh, okay. He's pretty high up, so
I'll shout.
it does. Okay, but it does appear to be sort of heading towards the sort of tower at the back of the village. You shout hello at it, and you just hear the response going, "Hi!"
Like,
I
Rusty,
will
what did it say?
smile and wave. It said hi.
Oh. Hi. Oh. Agnes will also wave, as Rusty does. Okay. So I'll lean into our guide and say, so the wyvern, what's the story there?
He kind of looks to you and says, kind of, companions, we fly them in battle sometimes. Hunters.
Can I have one?
No.
Why not?
lot of trust involved. You need to tame your own.
Where can I find one?
It kind of sort of.
I want to be. It's like Avatar.
He kind of looks at you and looks back at Magnus. I assume Magnus is translating.
Yeah, I'll translate.
Yeah, and then kind of mentions the wyvern sort of largely nest and sort of where the mountain and the forest meet.
Interesting.
I'm down to tame a wyvern as well, by the way. These ones seem super friendly. I'm going to go up to it once it's landed and ask how it is.
That's not going to end well.
Oh, always good to make friends, Rusty. That's good to see.
Oh, I've lost our guide. Because
He's the one with the red dot now.
Okay, we'll continue to follow the guide.
Rusty's
What are the villagers currently doing? Are they doing anything particular?
villager things?
Yeah, they're pretty much just milling about, going about day-to-day business. You see a couple of them coming in with their most recent catch, sort of a deer on a spit. Other ones are sort of weaving sort of tapestries and things like that to work in their huts.
One of them peeling some potatoes.
One of them is peeling potatoes.
Brother, this one's the witch doctor. You'll notice nobody ever talks to him.
What's the magic word?
Potato.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ding, dang, wah, wah, bing, bang. Sorry.
Ray, are you having a stroke?
Potato.
Cool. And yeah, so the guide will sort of lead you towards the tower, where there's a gap in the middle where the sort of entryway is falling apart, and you guys will see in the middle of the space there is a large sort of a wicker dragon essentially. They've sort of fashioned a dragon out of reeds and twigs and things.
That looks flammable.
It's very flammable, and in front of that is, well, all the sort of wyverns are sort of surrounding this.
I'm going to wave at them all and shout hello.
They all scream hello back at you.
They seem friendly enough.
They all seem quite excited. And
It's like, Hadar, you could have some flying friends here.
Yay!
It's like, brother, we could raid them into battle. This would allow us to fight their air force.
So that giant one is like not a real one.
Yeah, it's not a dragon. It's they've kind of fashioned a sort of dragon effigy out with twigs and reeds and things like that. And
Fantastic.
Imposter!
yeah, the sort of the lizard folk that's standing in front of it appears to be the chieftain. He's sort of actually wearing clothes, and he's carrying a staff, a bit more standing up a bit more upright. And he sort of turns around to sort of face you guys, and he kind of nods at you, as if waiting for you to say something.
Okay, I'll step forward as I'm the only one that speaks Draconic. Say, hello, we are representatives from Catarina. We're looking for the tribal leader. Would that be yourself?
The lizard folk looks towards the guide, and he does kind of say to him, like, why have you brought him here? Hasn't acknowledged you yet. And the other lizard folk who led you here, it basically explains the situation that you've offered to a trade for skills for skills.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say, oh yeah, their dinner. I'm a great hunter.
He is a best hunter. And
Impressive hunter.
the leader actually turns to you, Magnus, and speaks to you in common and says, "That I am."
You're a well-spoken lizard folk. I'm sure you've been to Catarina. You've heard the news coming from there about the dragon creatures which are striking there.
Yes, we've spoken to Lord Belmont, or I have.
Excellent. So you'll be aware of what's going on. We thought we would come here to ask for your help in defending Catarina and taking away the power of these people that force abominations on the world. I'm sure we can both support each other and see the good that can be done by removing the advocates from the world. Will you join us?
He kind of looks down, he kind of sighs a little bit and says, "We can't. We have our own problems here."
Problems
sure
that we can solve? Those are some mighty fine friends you have. I would love to help them out.
He kind of looks at you, looking at the wyverns, and he kind of bares his teeth a little, but then kind of replies to you and says, "They're a forest, sick. There's a brokenness at its heart. We cannot get close enough to fix it. All we
Point
can
us
do."
in the right direction.
That was where I was coming at. All the advocates, you call them. Yes?
Yes, we call them advocates. It's what they've named themselves. I don't know what they're advocating, but it's horrific.
We've had dealings with their soldiers before. They came to us before, offered to help. But all they've done is they lied to us. They've set up around the heart. They stop us getting at it.
What are they doing to the forest to make it sick? What are they causing?
I do not know, but the forest was sick before they arrived.
We've encountered their barriers before. We can deal with it.
How important is that part of the forest?
By itself, it's not important in the grand scheme of things, but
So
it infects the rest.
sounds like we need to have a good old fashioned burning.
Like,
We'll look
for
Quarantine that part of the forest. Burn out the rot.
The sort of lizard folk says you'd find that incredibly difficult.
I like a challenge.
I'm sure we can try and find a cure for the sickness.
Love fire.
I do love fire, but I also love the idea of having allies.
Fire cures everything.
You've been talking to the sisters, haven't you? You should stop that.
I thought that was your stance. Always burn first, ask questions later.
Not quite. Just use knowledge for knowledge's own good. I was like, stop! I really want to burn something, but just stop tempting me right now. Okay. Yeah, we can. We try and stop the advocates at every turn. I'm sure we can help save your people, and then you'll help save the wider world. If we find a way to help protect the forest, will you come to defend Catarina and stop the advocates?
Yes, I can offer my tribe.
Okay. How many do you number in the tribe?
Kind of. You can see him kind of straining a little. Not numbers doesn't really come into it for him. He says many, but other tribes I can speak to them.
We are just doing Avatar right now, aren't we?
What's that?
We're pretty much just doing Avatar right now, aren't we?
I don't know. I've never seen Avatar.
No.
Oh,
It's not that good.
Visually,
It was on
it's
for too long.
visually it's very impressive. But anyway, yeah, so I'll say if you talk to the tribes, because the forest is all of your home, then and we save the forest, we need them to help as well. If we stop this now and only you help us and we fail, we die to the advocates, they'll just come back and poison the forest again. You must gather the tribes.
I understand. Then I can leave your guide for you, take you where you need to go. But be warned, there is a chance you may not come back.
There's always a chance. We've lost members of our party before. So we'll do what we have to do. And I'll kind of nod. Where is the heart of the forest, and what seems to be making it so sick? How do we fix it?
fire.
I'll ask this in Draconic and ask to have a Draconic response.
He kind of says, as much as it pains me to say, fire may be an idea. but I do not know what's causing it.
I'm going to whisper to Adorable, say, now, he might not like this, but I think we should burn the heart of the forest.
I like what you think.
I'll say, okay, I'll say back in Draconic, I'm not going to let them know that's the best solution just yet. I'll say that's the last response, because he won't be livable with if he knows fire is the best approach. And I'll say, just out of curiosity, how do your tribe do? And I'll gesture towards the wyverns. How do they do in air-to-air combat?
Kind of shakes his head and says, "Not for riding. Hunting with."
Oh, can you ride them?
It's possible, but difficult.
Cool. I'm gonna ride me with him.
Okay.
Good luck to you. He kind of very sincerely puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Good luck with that."
I will break him.
How do?
I'm going to speak to one of the wyverns, tell it in wyvern language to pretend to let him ride it, and then throw it off, and I'll bring him a tasty treat later.
Well, I mean, I held on there with athletics. He's mine now. That's how it works, right?
Have you basically just grabbed onto a wyvern?
If that's an option.
Fucking go for it, man. I will just. Where did I put the character sheet for that?
I'm on board.
You are on board.
Prepare for takeoff.
Rusty, what's it saying?
It's saying, "Get off, or you're dead."
Yep, that is the gist of
Brother,
it.
he likes you.
It's trying to buck you off and flap its wings.
I'm going
but you've
to
got a
tell
pretty
the
good
wyvern
grip.
to stop, and I'll get him off for you.
I bonk its snoot.
I shoot an arrow at him.
Okay.
Obey me.
Actually, no. I'm going to use command to tell him to dismount.
I refuse.
Well, you
Okay.
can. It's a spell.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
roll the spell.
and-
I'm going to use inspiration.
That's not how this works.
It is. Inspiration gives
You
you.
may not need it, do you?
You have to say which you're using it, right?
Oh right. I
That's
actually can't remember the rules of
Yeah.
inspiration.
So
I
yeah,
don't get them.
basically, then you roll the extra dice for it, but you don't need to do it because Rusty's DC is what 13.
13.
13. However, could you make me a strength check?
Saving or athletics? Doesn't matter, does it? The same thing.
Saving throw, but yeah.
I don't. give him
While
my
this is
bonus
going
though.
on, Ray would like to ask Magnus as if this is normal behavior from Adorable.
This is pretty normal.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
like-
Usually, I'm the one encouraging this kind of behavior.
It's like a Hydra.
Okay, so basically,
Sorry.
the
Hail Hydra.
lizard folk leader just sort of turned around and he's pointed his staff at you, and sort of roots have kind of started growing on your armor and started tangling around you, but you managed to rip them off. And
You said you could try. What's he doing now? What the fuck?
you punched it.
Yeah, tame it.
He did not like you punching it, and he turns around to Magnus and says, "Enough of this."
He's sending mixed messages there.
All right.
You did welcome him to try the wyvern, but we understand, brother. Perhaps we can use them to get into battle at another time.
Is he tamed?
So
Yes.
I've
He's
done a
probably fairly calm, right?
nature's wrath on him, so he needs to make a strength check or a dexterity check.
He's just used that on me.
No, I used it. You
Oh.
fail. You are
Inspiration.
restrained.
Inspiration roll. What's that? D3?
You lose to
one-
taster.
I think it's at level. Well, I think it will be 1d6.
Inspiration's 1d6. Wow.
I can't remember.
14. I beat you.
Uh,
I think because there's different levels for inspiration, but when you get higher up in level, it becomes up.
Why must you fuck with me? Let me have my thing. Is it tamed yet? I've been on here for a while.
Yeah, Duro, it's very unhappy, but it stopped struggling.
I pat its neck gently.
It kind of the kind of low grill.
Fuck yeah!
I'm going to redo command to tell him to dismount.
No, look, he loves it.
No,
can't
Rusty, he's about to dismount.
Also, you can't just keep attempting stuff if it fails. That's like bullshit.
You can, as long as I have spell slots.
Also, I've just tamed it. Look, I've rolled 20 at animal handling. I don't even have that skill.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
The wisdom sake.
Sort of the leader is
Ha!
kind of
You're off.
Yeah, but now he loves me, so it's fine.
yeah.
Mhm.
The you actually, as you sort of turn your back, the wyvern actually kind of snaps behind you.
I rolled a 20.
You did, but you still
But then you
punched
rolled
it.
a 2 when you were getting off.
Yeah, but that was for disobeying, and I get off,
You can get off, yeah.
and then I
Yes.
go and pet the wyvern.
Yes.
Please,
Okay.
please.
Pet
I'll
the
tell
wyvern
it.
if you
I'll
want.
tell it in Wyvern that he can bite. It can bite his hand if it wants.
But this is unfair. When I'm like rolling well, I'm doing my taming stuff. People are like, no, it was a shit.
Yeah.
I hate
Rusty,
that.
let him pet the wyvern, then we can
I
go.
don't,
He hit it. I'm unhappy. It's a wild animal.
It wasn't. It's not wild.
It's not wild. This has been tamed by the tribe. It's like a hunting dog. It's been
Also,
trained.
I didn't hit it like viciously. I just booped it.
It was like a horse with a riding crop. It's kind of.
But I don't have any other rolls. I don't have a
Oh.
boop.
See, I just see you doing Imperial Fist. I just assume boop was a euphemism where I punch it in the face.
No, I just booped it. I'm like,
No, he
It
wouldn't
was
try
like-
to knock it out.
Oh, I assumed you'd actually hit it. Never mind.
no.
Okay.
That's why I was so shocked. Everyone's like, "Fuck you!" I'm saying, "What?"
Okay, so the wyvern's okay with you then.
Okay. Does it bow its head when I try and pat its head?
No.
It leans its head into your hand.
Awesome. I love it.
It's you can see it kind of eyes closed as you do it.
I offer it some rations.
It kind of eyes him up a bit, takes a sniff, and then pretty much
Awesome.
greedily gulps it down.
I have tamed it, brother.
You've made a friend there, brother.
What is his name? I asked the leader, which he doesn't understand, and Magnus translates for me.
I will ask it what its name is
No,
for him.
Yeah, Rusty's talking to the beast itself, so the beast would know.
The beast is like, name?
See? He's like, okay, it doesn't have a name. I will name him. I will name you Alpharius.
I will tell it in Wyvern that its name is Alfarius.
But
Kind
brother,
of.
I am Alfarius.
We are all Alpharius.
Like, so say we all.
As I take off my helmet. Dun dun dun. No, what?
Oh my god. Was the Dorn a tiefling the entire time?
Anyway, we've made a good friend here in Alfarius. Perhaps we should. I'll look at the guide. Perhaps we should start making our way towards the heart of the forest. What is the? How are the advocates set up? Are they in patrols or are they in a camp?
There's camps, there's patrols. They're set up in the old ruins of the town that was once there.
How many of them are here?
Hard to tell, but not as many as when it first came. Perhaps couple of dozen at most. But
Okay.
they're entrenched, and they've got better weapons.
Well, we have a siege breaker with us, so he'll do a good job, and I'll like up nod towards Adorable. It's like, brother, you get to test yourself against people like Perturabo again.
I'll bring Alpharius. He can fight with me in battle. I'm sure he won't. I'm sure he won't turn on me. He's loyal.
Alfarius has always been a loyal name. Yeah.
The leader looks and says, "If you wish to take the wyvern, that's okay."
Does he want to come with me? I asked. Do you want to come? Huh?
It kind of nudges you a bit, and then leaps off its perch to stand next to you.
Awesome. I rub his head again.
Ross getting jealous.
Ross is fine. Ross comes and bumps against his leg.
Aw. Hadari, you have so many animal friends to talk to now when you're in eagle form. That's awesome. No, not an owl. When you're an eagle, come on.
Let's go to the heart of the forest.
Okay.
So you guys are
Uh,
following the guide then?
yeah, let's head on. I'll get out my paper and ink and quill and kind of go to the guidance. Like, so how are they set up? Your travel leader said they were entrenched. Where are they? Like what? Just so we have a battle plan. But mechanically, if you just want to show us the map when we get there, that should be fine.
Okay. So the guide kind of explains the idea that essentially where the old town used to be, they're sort of in the sort of outskirts of it, kind of scattered around the old forts and more intact buildings that are still around, and particularly points out one specific area is probably the best bet to get through.
Okay. Do you know what the advocates are doing here? I know they're making the forest sick, but what are they trying to achieve?
He kind of scratches and says, "I'm not actually sure. They just appear to be stopping us from getting there."
Okay. And have you tried to go through by force and you've failed, or?
He kind of nods. Yeah, we've sent hunting parties through, and they've been repelled. There's a magic user amongst them, very powerful.
Brother, we may have a witch to slay here.
What are you, Ray? What are you like against magic?
I'm fairly competent against magic users. I should look forward to this battle.
I think we've got this covered, brother.
Good. Well, we'll be able to go and take out an apostate and an abuser of magic and help save the forest all in one go.
It's basically my job.
I mean, yeah, we should write a big report on this. This could be a case study back in the library.
Yeah. How's the table dragon?
Okay. Anyway, let's begin.
Then, in that case, I will just bring the map up.
Alpharius, come with me.
Alpharius follows along pretty.
I'm gonna nickname him Al,
Okay, Al's gonna follow along pretty smoothly.
but we all know who he really is. Or do we?
Dun dun dun. Okay. This is a little bit overgrown, isn't it? How long ago was the forest getting sick? What's our guide's name?
So the guide's name, is Zalrit.
Okay. Zalrid, how long's the forest been sick for?
Weeks, months. I don't know for certain. We only noticed it starting to spread a while ago. That's when we were approached by these advocates. They promised to help, and they stopped us from fixing it.
Okay. Was there anything particularly interesting in the heart of the forest? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, just finish that line of question.
What was the function of the heart of the forest before it became sick? Did it produce certain kinds of plants, or did creatures come here?
He frowns at you and says, "Holy site for our people."
And where you pray to your gods, or just where you honor your dead?
Takes him a while to kind of respond. He's kind of mulling things over, and he kind of says, "Both, prophet and God."
Oh, okay. They may have twisted it. I hope you're not too religious yourself.
Kind of religious.
I would prepare yourself for what desecrations they may have caused to your shrine.
I understand. But I'm only going to show you where you're going. I won't be coming with you.
Fair enough. I've also seen Hadari blend in the forest.
Yeah. The only reason you can still see them is because you were with them when you walked in. Cool. So eventually you guys start to see basically old, broken down buildings with trees growing through them and things of that similar nature. The ground starts becoming less foresty. The trees are further apart, but it's more marshy and swampy, and it's sort of harder to sort of walk through it. Sort of feet are sinking through the mud as it goes along.
Rusty gets a massive smile on his face at this, and he goes, "This place is beautiful."
Yeah, and eventually you kind of just Zalrit, the guide, stops eventually, and he kind of points further along, says, "Over there, that's the remains of the old road. Just beyond that is an old keep and a temple of some sort. That's where they're based."
Okay. Thank you for showing us here. We'll return once we do our best to at least clear out the advocates, if not find a cure for the forest.
Thank you, and look after this one. And he gives the wyvern a bit of a scratch.
So I'm sure my brother can look after the wyvern. He seems quite fond of it.
Just happened.
Okay.
Cool. So he nods and says, "Well, good luck to you." And he stalks back into the forest, and after a while vanishes.
Okay. Well, I'll look at the party and say, okay, so we probably should send in a scout of some sort to see what the layout is, and then try and work out what to do. We can either try and sneak inside, find out what they're doing to the forest, and then stop them, or just start
Don't
fighting
you
our way in.
have a bird scout that would be perfect?
We do.
Damn, and we don't have Archie anymore.
Yeah, but we do have a me that can go invisible if we need it. And
We also have
Hadari
an
can
Arabic.
become a small creature as well.
Yay.
But yeah, I'll send Araman up for now to see what we can see. And I'll cast Araman to head up and do a recon sweep of the forest, trying to stay in the tree line as much as possible so he's not as noticeable.
Okay. Then
What do your owl eyes see?
1 second, and I shall show
Attain the
you.
hobbit's eyes and God.
It's like, Ray, are you having a stroke?
Another one?
Okay.
So yeah, what Araman sees is essentially there's a small sort of fort. A lot of it's basically run down, but the walls are still standing. And inside there are a couple of sort of advocate foot soldiers who are currently sort of made camp, and they're sort of just sitting around and chatting. And you also see just further along to the east, there's a temple. You haven't kind of partially obscured by a tree. So you can't tell what faith it's for, but basically the tower is just over top, and you do see a cultist who is standing there keeping watch.
Okay. So I'll relay this back to the party. As best Araman can see, is there activity and lights inside the church to the right-hand side?
Yeah, there seems to be at least a fire inside.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey, welcome
Hello.
back, Adorable. I was wondering if I should mention that you disappeared.
It was really awful. We were just talking about how Cross wasn't here. I literally said we like to call this situation technical difficulties, and then my internet crashed. But I don't think my statement came through.
I don't think that came through. No.
No, but
Got it.
wonderful.
But that was perfect comedic timing for yourself to enjoy.
It was.
Yeah. Anyway, so we basically came through the forest, and Araman has now shown us this map
Cool.
in front of us. Yeah. So I'll relay this back to the party so they know kind of what's being seen. I think what we should try and do is potentially sneak into the temple on the right-hand side, find out what's going on there, And if we complete the mission before the fort becomes aware of it, we might be able to make them flee quite rapidly and cut them down as they run away.
Okay.
Instead of just assaulting it.
I am not stealthy. So how about I sit back here with Al and be the fast reaction force in case some of the shit hits the fan?
Yeah, that should be fine. I mean, worst case scenario, you could always just be a distraction in the forest, and then you can draw the attackers over here. Just make sure we don't get hit in the back.
Just because I've only got 10 decks, and I wear heavy armor, which is a disadvantage on stealth.
I think that is not ideal for stealthy movements.
So I will chill here
Yeah,
if you want to sneak.
yeah. What do people think of this this plan? Do you like the idea, or any other suggestions?
It seems smart.
Okay, well,
No one disagrees.
no one's disagreeing. So in that case, I suggest we split into 2 teams for this mission. We'll still be in contact with each other. One group of us can try and be stealthy and go into the old temple over there, and the less stealthy ones can stay out here and to run and save a raft when it goes wrong.
How stealthy are you?
Rusty's probably okay,
He's
actually.
better than me. He's got some decks, but he's still got, I think, heavy armor. Right?
Yeah, he does. I've actually not got his character sheet open. So
I think if he's got splint mail still, then it's disadvantage, I think, too. Saba, how are you at stealth?
Saba's actually got
I don't have disadvantage.
And you've got good decks.
You'll be fine then. I'm assuming our monk is an amazingly stealthy boy.
Yeah, I think Ray, you look like you're quite a stealthy kind of guy. Come with us on Team Stealth.
No.
He's normally good. He's
yes,
normally good.
I will roll you guys to the temple.
Should we send Hadai? You're pretty stealthy. You can turn to an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also have. You're probably the most stealthy of us of all.
Yeah.
So it's just whether or not you want Rusty to go with you.
I suppose I could do passive victories.
Oh yeah, that works.
What's that?
I was waiting for someone to bring this up.
I think it means they can't detect you.
Basically, it's a +10 to your stealth checks.
Oh, snap!
Is that all?
But you gotta be within 30 feet of me, I think.
I'll still
30
stay
feet.
back because I think I'll still blow it with disadvantage, even with +10.
I would still like that for Team Stealth if Atari comes and gives pass without trace.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah, definitely. And Rusty
yeah,
should be okay. Rusty's got better decks than me.
Yeah, if you stay here with Al, you can also be our backup. If we're about to get hit in the back,
that was my plan. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, we can still message each other, and
Exactly.
And Aram is going to stay outside and keep a recon watch for us. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm back. Hey guys.
Yay! You're back.
Yay!
How stealthy are you?
Not very, but I do have good decks, and also I'm going with Dari.
Cool.
No
Perfect.
questions.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The reason I'm not is because I have dex 10, so even with the +10, I'm disadvantaged. I may still fuck up to you guys.
My dex is 14, so it's acceptable.
You should be fine then.
Yeah, you should be good.
Bye, guys.
Okay, well, you and Al and Russ, be ready to come in and save our asses when it goes wrong, brother. And we'll see you when we.
Everybody but Adorable gone.
Yep.
Fantastic.
I'll just stay here and defend.
Well, I mean, there's always the chance that Krusk might come and help Adorable.
That's true.
When he wakes up.
Yeah, when he's done with his cloaca adventures.
Mm.
That sounds like he's investigating them.
I mean, I think he is, right? You're a curious guy.
That's exactly what he's doing.
He's put his finger where it doesn't belong.
Oh,
Ooh.
you nasty.
It's got something to do with it.
Oof. Yeah, okay. Anyway, with Path Without Trace, I can actually set the sentry to go to sleep if I can get close enough. So Hadari, if we could just take like a long route to the right and go through the trees and get to within 90 feet, 90 meters of them, I can cast pass without trace, sleep on them, and then we can try and sneak inside. Everyone happy with that plan?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll tell Cross to go alert mode.
Alert mode.
Alert mode activated.
Okay, I'll leave Aramin circling above. And how do you want movement to work, Sovereign? You want us just to start moving over, or
So I would say start moving over.
He'll tell you when you fucked up.
I'll tell you if you fucked up. Yeah. Could everyone roll me stealth though?
Not me, right? So I'm just
Everyone.
safe.
Yeah, everyone but you.
I'm just
Yeah.
hiding in my spot.
Cool.
Plus 10 to all those, right?
Yep. Plus 10 to all of those.
Oh, thank God.
oh,
Thank God for me.
So, and 14 is still not the greatest.
No.
yeah. Actually, I'm gonna use portent on Ray, and
Save it and see if they roll shit.
I think the passive perception is what's gonna work here.
Yep.
So I will tag out and give you a roll result of 8 instead of your natural 1.
So he gets 23.
So he's a
21. 21.
yeah,
Plus 10, so you can see.
yeah.
Okay.
We've done pretty good there, Hadari.
Yay.
Yeah,
You're looking
also,
very
I give a
stealthy.
very stealthy pat in the back to Hadari.
Do you want to move your guys actually together so you are actually all in the range of the Fidari?
Yeah.
Plus you got 17? Yeah, so still pretty good.
Yep. And then will we
Okay.
just keep moving, or
Yeah. Tell me how far you're going.
so just moving from that copse of trees to this copse of trees, just so we're
Where is-
in
where
cover.
Right.
All,
Cool.
the way down there in the tower. Okay.
And once everyone is there, could everyone roll me another stealth check?
Saba's falling behind. Oh, that money caught up. Nice.
I'm even stealthier this time.
Hey, what's going
Fuck's
on?
sake. Apparently, I'm not stealthy.
Rhea's just
I mean-
walking around like a one-man band, just banging on trombones.
Dave, you're as stealthy as Saba.
He just keeps stepping on branches.
Yeah. It's actually just a fun pastime for him.
Actually, he keeps like singing like stealthy tunes.
He's just happy to see his friend Saba after so long.
Hmm.
And now he's on an adventure with Saba.
Saba and Ray are just like chatting in the back as they walk.
Pretty much.
Okay. So you guys are still pretty good at the moment. Though.
He's being too ominous.
They have detect magic and you just cast a spell.
I was actually going to say, could one person here, actually, who's got the highest? I think it's Saba. Could you roll me a perception check?
Yes, I can.
What's the stat?
Rossi had 20.
13.
Okay.
Hmm.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
And he has plus 7 to perception.
He has +2 to his perception.
He has plus 7 on his roll.
Why does he get +7?
I have no idea.
Oh shit! So he does. Wow. Actually, yeah. So
I mean, proficient and wisdom modifier could
Think
make
so.
a +7. Yeah.
yeah. So Saba, because actually I realised you're actually quite close to Rusty, and therefore you're. Oh, that only works for skill checks. Same for us. Never
There he
mind.
goes.
You don't see anything.
Ah, gosh darn.
Well, Rossi's-
He can sit on my shoulders. Maybe he'll see something.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to gesture to the party to hold up for a second, and I'm going to move to just inside range, and then I'm going to cast sleep
Are you
on our
still
lovely sentry.
Are you still with 30 feet?
I should be. Yeah.
Never mind, dive logic.
Okay, 1 second. Just need to double check one thing. Are you guys getting closer again?
No, so I wanted it to be just me getting up to that wall.
What components does your spell have?
For this spell,
Basically, is it vocal or not?
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to get to and check.
I'm just gonna say, if you're gonna push ahead, roll me another stealth check.
And if it's vocal, what happens if it's vocal and it's all speak?
I think you'd be within the trees enough that you don't have. It's not like you're screaming every time you cast a spell.
Yeah, you can whisper it.
Okay,
Yeah, plus the fact it's a sleep spell would suggest you're not going to be too loud about it
True.
either.
good point.
Or go Harry Potter style and do a non-verbal spell.
No, you can't do that.
Nah, not how it works.
That's a sorcerer thing.
19.
You're a sorcerer thing.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
he's
How
got
are
you
you?
there. He has you there.
Right. So you see the sentry on the wall. He's kind of looked
Why are
over in
you
your
on stealth?
direction, and he's kind of peering over, and he's looking in your direction, but he hasn't yet seen you.
Okay, is he holding anything like a torch or anything like that?
No, not that you can see. He's kind of got both his hands on the sort of the parapet of the tower.
Okay, I'm going to cast Sleep at a 2nd level
Okay.
spell.
What's the range in that?
90.
90. Cool.
So I should just get him within range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I don't have anything prepared there, so it's 7d8. I just have to roll. With a small little whisper. So if his health points are beneath 36
Yep,
or 36
got it.
or below, cool. He falls asleep.
Yeah. So he falls asleep.
Very good roll. 7,
Yeah.
8, 8, and 8.
That's a pretty good roll. So
Yeah, that's abnormally high.
You kind of see him kind of putting his sort of hand on his mat. You actually realize that this guy isn't wearing a mask. And he's putting his hand on his sort of temple and he's rubbing it. And then you kind of
Is he in a tower?
he is in the
Yeah,
tower.
he's at the top of the tower.
Hopefully he doesn't
He's
fall
not
out
falling
the
off
tower.
the edges of the tower, has he?
He's not.
No, he's got his hands on the parapet, so he'd have that to kind of slump down on.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but then he shakes his head and blinks back awake, and as he's sort of shaking his head, his hair kind of falls back, and you see he's an elf who cannot be put to sleep by magic.
Is that a thing?
That is a thing.
Awesome.
That is a thing.
Does he realise that just happened to him?
He probably just feels a bit woozy.
Yep, he got a sudden whoosh of wooziness, but he hasn't quite placed it.
Okay, I'm going to move back and kind of message to the
presumably-
group.
Oh, you saw he was an elf, yeah? Yeah, you saw he was an elf. Yep.
Yeah, he also didn't have a mask on, which is weird for advocates.
Does he look like an
So-
advocate?
He's dressed up like an advocate. He looks like an advocate.
Yeah,
And they
like-
have had elf members before. He's just mostly human.
It's probably
Yes.
just probably just for fluff reasons. It's probably fine.
besides
Okay,
the
cool.
mask, he is pretty much in the same uniform.
They're still the bad guys. It's okay.
Cool. Right. So I'm going to kind of message silently to Hadari and Rusty and Saba, our magic users, and went, anyone got any idea how to knock him out from this range without raising the alarm?
Super sneaky rogue.
Yeah, that would have been helpful.
It's almost like we miss Archie.
You shut your mouth, brother.
Fine, we miss Kurt.
Yeah, we did miss Kurtz. He was fun. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, guys. Most of my skill abilities, they kind of stick with burning things, or they're quite noticeable. So,
Would you be able to go invisible, sneak up on him, and try kill him quickly? Stealth kill?
I don't know if I'm quite well equipped enough for that, but I may have something. Ray, and I'll look over. How good are you at climbing, and how fast can you be? And
I'm just going to have to answer that.
yeah, I think that'll be a DM question because I think Ray's away at the moment.
He
Right,
is pretty
as-
decent at climbing as a monk. He can also just jump crazy.
Yeah, hold on, just check. Because yeah, they do get high jump.
Um,
I don't think he's got athletics.
No, but he can take the dash action as a bonus point and double his
Uh-huh.
jump distance
Yep.
for a key point.
So what I'm
So okay, so
basically
he's
what I'm thinking-
got athletics, which mean that would help with climbing, and obviously the monks means he's pretty good at the jump.
He's also then be really fast, have a lot of movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
would
So in
mean
that
the
case,
climbing. Yeah.
yeah. So I'll describe the plan I have. Then I can probably cast Hold Person on this guy, and that will buy 6 to 12 seconds of him being paralyzed. If Ray can get up there and knock him out before he comes to, then we should be able to get past stealthily, unless anyone else has any better ideas.
I don't.
Hold on. No, I have no better ideas. Well, there's always fireball, but it's probably overkill.
I'm thinking more stealth. If there's a fireball at the top of the temple, we're going to have the rest of the fort coming to get us. I just want to take this one guy out quickly and then see what we can do. But another option is Dimension Door, and then I Dimension Door away very quickly and just drop him.
Couldn't you mage hand and just push him over the edge?
I can only move about 5 pounds with it, so it'd be a light tug, like a breeze, instead of bullshit. Also, the fort seems to have now got sentries, which
Oh yeah,
bullshit.
there is a bit of action. Well, they're not so much patrolling or anything; they're just kind of wandering around. However, Armin will notice that none of these men are wearing their masks. One of them has spotted Armin, but he's just kind of seen an owl and not giving a fuck.
Okay, that's weird. So none of them are wearing their mask, which is that odd? Or
You have never seen any not wear their mask.
But we've also not seen any in non-combat situation.
Well, we've came upon a few that were
Oh,
kind of
actually-
surprised.
Would you roll me a history check?
But I don't know what's going on because I can't see this. It's not me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go history. 23.
Okay, so Magnus would recall that when you guys had first come into Catarina through Astora, and you had met Terral in the pub and defeated some of the advocates there was a note that had basically mentioned that while you guys were fighting and the sort of ambush that was supposed to come in and defeat the cultists didn't get sprung, basically they were set upon by cultists who weren't wearing their masks, and the note had specifically said, don't wear your masks in order to get the element of surprise.
Oh, okay then. So we kill them all? We kill them all. Cool.
Shall we discard the stealth plan then and just kill them all?
Well, I mean, I think we can still probably get an advantage if we can find a way to be stealthy.
Why don't
if
we
they'd be
just
able to fight off-
rush the temple? They will still take a little bit to get over to us, and if we can deal with whatever's inside quickly, while a couple of us hold them out at the front door.
I mean, we could do, but if they've already been able to beat back Lizardmen attacks, they probably will be quite a tough fight. Something feels a little bit off.
You could non-lethal the guy in the tower.
Yeah, if we can non-lethal the guy in the tower. I still think like taking out the guy in the tower, and then we can probably deal with whatever's in the temple.
How high is the tower?
It's probably about 40 feet up.
Damn. Dimension door is our only option then, if we wanted to try that.
Could we all try, if we've all got bows, just try and arrow them to death?
That's a possibility, actually.
We do, but after the first hit,
Oh,
he's gonna cry out
actually,
in pain.
what about if a giant eagle came and carried him away?
I
It's
mean,
kind of foresty. it wouldn't raise suspicion that there was a party here.
I mean, what do you think, Hadari? Do you think you could get in, grab the guy, fly off, and drop
Alert
him?
though. It would still alert everyone else.
Yeah,
We
but
would-
then she could fly off in the opposite direction and draw their focus.
Actually, what we could do, if she does grab him, and then she flies off, either the fort comes out and they try and go chase him down, in which case we get them when they're on the move, or they don't, and then we just sneak our way into the temple.
Oh, you don't, and then they're all alerted, looking for stuff to attack.
Well,
them.
they're looking at the giant eagle, which is circling overhead, carrying
Yes,
somebody.
they're still. I know, but they're still alert.
But they're looking up, and we're on the ground.
Yeah, they'd be a bit
unless,
distracted.
unless they're retarded. Not all of them will look up.
Are you kidding? There's a giant eagle.
Well, yeah, we still wait until the eagle's far enough away, and then it disappears into the foliage.
And then now they're all alert, not looking at the eagle.
Yep. So, but that's fine.
But yeah,
because...
so then either they're going to come out, or they go back to their usual things and
To
go,
be fair, are you messaging me and telling me this? If you're not, then you can do anything I'm saying.
yeah,
Because you've not asked me.
I like to think I'd be messaging everybody to get their opinion. Like, I'm not saying any words to maintain the...
Yep. I'm in favor of the giant eagle plan. I think it's our best bet. It also preserves a lot of our magic.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if Ray would be able to get up there in time using the whole person plan. So yeah, Hadara, you want to try and swoop in and kill a guy?
Sorry, how many successful attacks did you make when last time you were an eagle?
Not many.
Just saying.
I mean, all she has to do really is push him off the edge, worst case.
That's true.
See how it
Or
goes.
lift him up and then drop him about 60 feet or so, and he should take a lot of damage.
Well, he's already 40 feet up, so if he gets
Yeah, so
pushed,
just lift.
yeah.
Yeah, but she still has to hit. That's the point.
Why not cast haste on the eagle to give it more to hit?
I thought we were trying to not waste spells.
That's true.
I
Just
could
do it and see what
yeah.
happens. Just let her do it, see what happens.
Yep.
You guys clearly all think it's the best plan, so do it.
You know, I'm willing to let our druid do the
Oh,
the vicious animal
Saba, you
stuff.
could do a quick bless actually, couldn't you, before we do this?
She'll
I
end
could,
up out of range.
yes.
She'll end up out of range, right?
No, bless doesn't have a range
Yeah.
once it's been
Yeah,
cast.
as long as they're around
Oh,
me. they
okay. It's just
get
when
it.
it's cast.
Guys.
Right.
Just very quickly, I'm just going to very quickly jump off. I will be 2 seconds.
Okay, cool.
He's tired of us metagaming and wants us to
Yep.
Yeah, so mechanically,
Eagle!
so I'm going to bless everybody. Hadari, you become a giant eagle. Swoop in, take the guy out, and then either fly off and drop him, distracting the fort. Then we'll sneak into the temple, and you sneak your way back to us, or Adorable. And
Saba.
Adorable, when it goes horribly wrong, you come racing in and save us.
Saba is best concentration. Yeah, is it verbal?
Fair point.
It's a sprinkle of holy water.
But does it have a verbal component?
Yeah, vocal as well.
Okay. I guess you
Vocal symbol material.
You could probably whisper it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apologies.
If I was DM, I would make you all stuff. I'm not DM.
You would what?
So with Saba's
Nothing. Don't talk to him. Yeah. Kate, Ross, and John roll the d4s and add it to.
They roll it when they do their
They
thing.
just add it to your character sheet. It's in the core stats bit.
Mhm.
So you don't need to keep re-rolling.
Yeah, we have to roll it once.
No, you don't.
No. What you do is you go to the character sheet,
I
core
say this
stats, attack
every
rolls,
time.
I know.
and 1d4.
While they're explaining that,
Yeah.
what I was saying was just because it's vocal, does he have to do any stealth check? I
He
think
would.
said-
Yeah. Make sure he's not.
You still get +10 because Hadari's still currently doing her thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not an eagle yet. So
Eagle.
basically, the I guess the stealth check would be just to like.
Whisper it quietly.
Yeah. Make sure you're not going bless. It's more of a bless.
So Saba rolls stealth.
Cool.
Nails it.
Nailed it. You had nothing to worry about.
And then Hadari is no longer Hadari.
Hidari
Yeah.
is an eagle. I will remove Hidari.
Everyone hide in the bushes.
Eagle. That eagle should be bigger.
That eagle
I
should
know,
be
that's what
bigger.
I'm trying. I know.
It
I
will
know
be
I'm
bigger.
trying. Thank you.
I don't. Does that stay permanent? I don't think it does, right?
I
Thanks.
can make it
Shit.
permanent.
Yeah, make it permanent.
Yeah. That would make
I
life
order
better.
you.
That's true.
Eagle.
Okay, so eagle, go and murder that dude.
Wait, what did am I getting?
Guy in the tower
Yeah,
The tower to the right?
to the south.
I know.
that's the one.
Oh, that evil guy. Yeah.
I mean, we think he's evil. He might actually be really good. If he
Yep.
is, and the blood's on your hands.
100 feet.
Or
Guilty
claws.
until proven innocent.
If you could eat him to dispose of the evidence.
Eagle.
So just move over and attack.
Eagle.
Attacking him. Okay.
Right, oh, is that what you want to do?
I thought I was picking him up, taking him away, and dropping him.
I am going to say, as you're approaching, then he's going to see that, and can you roll me initiative?
Oh fuck.
Is it,
Fuck.
is it not? Is it not a sneaky eagle that gets surprise round?
It won't because you took kind of
A shitty
fairly,
route.
fairly far away. It comes out of the bush where he's actually paying attention
Yeah.
to it, and flying right for him. So you do have initiative though. So cool.
Grapple or just attack for grabbing someone. I guess it's grapple, isn't it?
Yeah, are you grappling or?
Yeah, grappling.
Then can you roll me an athletics check?
Mm-hmm. No,
And find out how strong a giant eagle is. That's not bad.
That's not bad. And
that's not bad. Oh no! Oh no! No!
slightly-
No! No!
yeah, so your claws kind of come down, and he just ducks right out of the way, and you kind of hear him panic and going, "Oh, for God's sake!"
You get another go though, because you get 2 attacks in a turn.
See, and you can try it again, right? Because it's just it counts. An attack
Yep,
action.
it counts as an attack action, so you can grapple again.
Yes.
Round 2.
So athletics again.
Mm-hmm. Athletics again.
Still
Cool. And again, you manage to not catch him. Would
God
you
damn it.
would you like to do anything else with your turn here?
Mm-mm.
Panic.
Lie. Lie somewhere where you can't see me.
She could she have added the blessed dice to either of those?
I'm not sure if that would transfer over to the new form, but
What
no,
does the
it would,
bless?
no, it would only attack to weapon attacks. I think it doesn't actually attack.
What does the bless attack thing say?
Oh yeah, no, it's attack roll or saving throw.
Yeah, so it's technically it's an attack action, but you're not doing an attack roll. So
Yeah, it's a skill roll, isn't it?
yeah, right. So you could try a move, but that would take an attack of opportunity against you.
Nah, it's alright.
Okay.
So I'll add some sound effects.
Ah!
Okay, so
Uh-uh. Yeah,
Yep.
like-
he is immediately going to cast Hold Person on you. And can you roll me a Wisdom saving throw?
Holy shit, 15.
Oh, that you're not to see that information. That's my information.
what's that?
Oh no!
Okay.
How high is this tower?
40 feet up.
But she is on the because she didn't move away, so she's not flying now, right?
She is.
I know.
I
Are
think
you
she's trying
in the air or are you
Well, I
on
thought it
tower?
was like hovering because I was trying to attack him.
She's hovering.
Yep. Okay. So you, I'm afraid, are going to take a bit of a tumble. Yeah. So you're taking 39 bludgeoning damage here.
Holy shit.
I did. I had
You
Ari
did?
again.
You turned into Hidari again.
Yeah, this only got 26.
Amazing. Right. Well, pop Hidari back on the board if you please. Right here.
At the bottom of the tower.
Yep.
Can he
Thank
see
you.
the
Are we
bottom
able
of the tower?
to go back to the Ray
So,
idea of
wait.
trying to dash and scale
Well,
the
I
tower?
feel like maybe everyone will have to roll initiative now. 'cause
Yeah.
this shit-
Everyone
I mean,
should.
Unless
everyone
we don't
should
want
roll
to take part in the combat.
Yeah. Unless you're staying
Just sit
there.
back and watch.
Kate,
Going
how
through
how much health did the eagle have?
26. I took the
26.
remaining damage.
Okay, you take the remaining. Yeah, the 13
Oh,
damage.
is that how it works? Okay.
Yep.
I don't want to be a druid anymore.
Didn't want to be.
3.
And
Oh,
would
never mind.
everyone roll me the initiative order, please?
Me too, or
If you want.
'cause I guess I don't know what's going on right now
Yeah.
because I can't see this. But I'll roll it.
Damn, son.
Wonderful.
Please save me.
And the guard, once you hit the deck and he sees you've turned back into a more humanoid shape, he immediately going to shout out, "Intruders!" And
Oh, intruder.
or intruder, yeah, but he's going for the plural. And
He doesn't know he's crying wolf.
Speaking of wolf, why not turn into a wolf and run back into the forest?
don't you not need to wait a good wee bit before you can reuse your wild shape?
Not with our rules, you can.
Well, no, I can. Well, technically, I've used up both. I think I only have 2 shots of using wild shape.
Uh-huh.
So that's me used them because we done the giant turtle, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We did.
Why?
Not in the end, did we not? I thought we didn't actually do that.
So we didn't do that. So I could dire wolf and run.
You could dire wolf and run on your turn.
Oh my god, there's more. Oh my god.
Also, guys, if we want, we can all just hide inside a magic hut and rest.
I'm
Could do that.
Not really the intent of the item.
Cool. So yeah, a lot of soldiers start pouring out of the building, and also you'll note 2 other figures have shown up on the tower top. Another sort of figure who's dressed in sort of robes, and a dragonborn wearing black robes in a very similar fashion.
Oh dear,
Oh.
that looks like a really dangerous fella.
So target for you then, yeah.
Rusty.
I can't fly.
Oh wait, what? Oh, he's in the tower.
He's in the tower.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna very quickly say to the guys with me. I'm going to go left and deal with the fort. Who's with me?
Left.
Wait, what are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to figure out where we go. Maybe call for backup now. Actually, I'm gonna go help Dari. Actually, yeah, thinking about it, that's probably the wise call.
Yep. Thanks.
60 feet is my dash, so I'm gonna just dash to here, and then spellbook, shield of faith, bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna gesture Hidari to run behind me for cover.
Hey. God, you blend in so well.
I know. We need a background for that picture. Okay, so Ray, you're up.
So yeah, I am going to. Oh, wait, have I only got 80 points? I thought I had 10.
8, because you think you get 1 with every level up, do you not?
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Right. No, I'm going to stay there and wait for my next turn.
Okay. Cool. Then it is Hidari's turn.
I am gonna run up behind Rusty.
Because your situation looks dire. Boom, boom, boom.
Funny that. Yeah. I'll just say, yeah, that's me. Won't bother doing anything. Actually, no. Let's go for Moonbeam right in the middle of this guy.
Moonbeam, woo!
Moonbeam. Boom. Whoa, that's big. Oh yeah, it's coming out.
I will put it
Yeah.
back.
Let's roll this.
Don't do the damage yet.
Don't do it yet.
Yeah, I read up on the rules on it. It doesn't actually do the damage until it's their turn.
But that's fine also because they still take the damage.
Yeah. I mean, you can do it now for ease, but
I'm just gonna do that so we have it. Proof. Let's see how many spells I've got. Don't know which. What level do I go? Yeah, okay, any. Oh, good. I'll go for 3rd level. I'll tell you that now.
right, okay.
Just so you know. Yay. And that's me.
Fantastic. Then Saba's turn.
Okay, I'm going
Saba.
to move down to here. And
Fuck sharp, Saba.
yeah, I'm going to use a 4th level spell slot to upgrade my spiritual weapon so it does an additional 1d8
Okay.
and set it down just. I set it down just in this guy's face. I can't attack with it just yet.
Okay.
And I will pray for the best sacred flame, the same guy.
Right. Okay. So
Decent enough.
deck saving
Let's
throw.
do it.
12. Okay, so he gets
Hey.
hit. And ouch. That's a sword.
Wow, this really is technical difficulties. A sacred flame hit.
Yeah.
Holy
yes.
shit.
He staggered back a bit. Quite a powerful hit into him there.
Okay, that'll be me.
Cool. Then it's Adorable's turn.
Who's the special guy at the top of the tower?
You don't
His
know.
name's William.
Ah, I don't like him. He sounds like a dick.
William D. Ragan.
He goes by Well I Am.
No, he's William D. Ragan.
Well,
Yeah.
D
Is that a
Dragon.
D-bag?
D-Ragon.
That moment where it's a better name than Liam had, so he's changing it.
It's definitely better than what I had.
I'm okay with that.
What's
I'm
Adorable.
on, I was on mute. Yeah, I was
yeah,
like, why
I,
is
just, I,
Liam?
don't, I don't want to scroll all the way over to you to see what you're up to.
I
So
was like, why is Liam mute, ignoring me? Liam, the guys with the
Yes.
armor. What do they have any range weapons?
Yeah, so they'll have some of them have got like light crossbows, but maybe only about 30% of them do. The rest of them are kind of armed with sort of swords and stuff.
Right. I will mount Al.
Okay.
Is that an action?
That would be your movement.
Okay. How far can Al move?
Al can move, I think it's 120 feet.
Well, that's
What's it
damn
called?
helpful.
what's
Or
it
is-
called?
Al.
Al.
Called Al.
White Owl.
Sure. For how far
Were
it
you,
is.
were you not here when we named him?
I don't think I was paying attention at that point.
Just accept it.
Oh, sorry, it's
Okay.
80 feet. Sorry, I was thinking
80.
of 80 feet flying.
Do you which one? Big DL?
Big Al, if you want to.
Big DL?
Okay,
No,
so
not Big Al. He's not gay, as far as I know. He might
You
be.
don't know that. You didn't ask him.
It's true,
Don't
I
assume his
I didn't ask
sexuality.
him.
you want to move him here?
Also, don't assume the gender.
There.
Yeah, come.
And gay could refer to either gender.
Oh, sorry,
I
I was
apologize.
moving him there as well.
You can just group them together if that helps.
Yeah. Do you want me to bring Russ along?
Yeah, Russell dash. You run along underneath this.
Does that mean he could move 160 while flying if he dashed as a wyvern?
Yep.
Can he attack apart from close combat?
He could, but you might struggle to make him do so.
It's just close combat, isn't it? You can't. Or
Yeah.
can he range? Does he have a ranged attack?
No.
He doesn't know. He's close
No.
combat.
That's
But
what I
he
thought. Cool.
might be a bit hesitant to.
I will dash over to I'll move over to the next tabber.
Okay.
I
So
think.
here.
Yeah, that'll do.
Up.
Let me just double check my range.
David, I've now got that solid stuck in my head, so thank you.
Yep, cool. So then I'll cast Shatter on this swap.
Okay. No worries. That's a Constitution throw, I believe.
Yeah. I think it's 10 feet, 10
That's
feet
amazing.
AoE, so it will hit 4 guys.
All right. No worries.
Basically, him.
Yeah.
him.
These. Yeah, I've got them.
And I'll try and find my spell.
13 thunder, and they take half damage.
Oh, they all get half full.
Just for ease, so I don't constantly have to click. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know.
I will round up down as a compromise.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was poor by myself. And then the bonus action I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, no worries. And is that the end of your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Ross can't get that far, I don't think, but it's fine.
no, Ross can't get that far. So the one who got Sacred Flame is immediately gonna sort of run back towards the fort.
Does he get attack of opportunity by the weapon?
He doesn't.
Has Magnus rolled initiative?
Magnus is not, because Magnus isn't here, and I just feel unless someone wants to take over Magnus,
I'll take him over.
I will give you Magnus.
Oh, I want it to go.
I will give adorable Magnus.
That seems fair. They know each other better.
Where is Magni Magic?
He is just to the above you on the right.
Cool. He's got
In
30
this
foot.
situation, I believe he would fireball, but
He would, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
always.
can't.
That's the answer to everything. Fireball. It works.
So let's see. Adorable. What's Westland Demon? Oh.
Yep.
Westland Demon.
What range is Fireball? 120 feet?
we just completely
120
lost.
feet, yeah. Cool. So it's now their turn. The one who got.
Does Ross get a go? Oh, he didn't roll initiative. He wasn't here.
Yeah, so you do that.
Yeah, I just noticed there that he wasn't in the turn order.
We'll just jog that down to Magnus kind of having
He got 21.
Damn, son.
I will put him up.
So can he get his go? Because he would have already had it if he had it.
Yeah, why not?
Cool. So he'll cast his fancy Fireball. I don't think fourth foot. Which we do? How many 4 slots do you have? Just 2.
2, I think.
We'll get an extra D6. So it'll be 7, 8, 9 D6. Yeah, we'll do a 4th level.
Damn, okay.
So that cast
Right.
plus an extra 1d6.
Cool. And where are you aiming that at?
So I was going to aim it here.
Oh, okay.
So it's got like 30 feet radius or 20.
20 feet.
Cool. I'll put it here then.
So it gets that whole group.
Yeah, it hits everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Can you roll me the damage for? Oh, never. Yeah, that's fine. I got that.
28 damage.
28.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, half
Not
that.
the greatest.
That's still pretty damn
There
good.
are quite a few ones in there.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you for that. Yeah, so the explosion goes off of them. They kind of try to scatter. And could Hadari roll me the damage for the moonbeam?
Just like you taught me.
Oh, Swaff
Hey,
is
Ross.
back.
Oh, I just got your message there. Fireball, just what you taught me. I take it the stealth mission didn't go as planned.
They gave
Hadari
up.
The eagle failed.
Like I said it would. The eagle failed.
Okay, so with the combination of the moonbeam and the fire,
We hit 12. I hit 12 people with your Fireball at level 4.
yeah, a lot of people are hurt. A couple of people are dead. With the combination of the fireball and the moonbeam, 5 of the cultists are immediately killed, screaming in pain all the while.
Yeah. So Kate flew in, fluffed their attack, guy cast one person. She failed her wisdom, and because she was flying, she then fell out of eagle mode
Oh no.
from the damage. It was amazing.
It was something.
It was the best
I
start.
don't
to
think
the
we
fight.
got it though on video, but
Maybe
No, I think we did. I
Did
think
we?
did.
I,
No, I think
Oh.
Ross won at that point.
Ah, true. Yeah.
one day
We got
we'll
the
have
audio
our
though.
special
Got the audio.
operations Eagle Hadari one day.
Mm-hmm.
right. I
Right.
believe it is the cultist's turn now.
It is
just-
the cultist
yeah.
turn.
Right
Um,
on, bitches.
They've just seen 5 of their members just blown up in front of them. These 3 guys are actually going to very cautiously run over here and get behind the wall. And their allies, realizing as well, are also going to do something very similar and take cover. These 2 are gonna come here.
That moonbeam is beautiful.
Thank you. I found it on the internet.
Before they take any actions, the one of the sort of the Dragonborn on top of the tower is gonna call out to you, and he's gonna say, "Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?" And he's gonna throw a fireball at you guys.
Which you guys? Because there's 2 groups of us, really.
There's 2 groups, and don't worry, both of you are getting fireballed.
Question.
Wait,
how
he
high?
can throw more than one fireball?
He
No,
can
it's
throw
bigger than
one more.
It's 40 feet though, radius or diameter. So it will literally hit us all.
Wait,
Apart.
what? No.
I'm not okay with this.
What? Fireball's 20 feet, isn't
20
it?
feet.
20 foot radius, so 40 feet diameter, right?
No, that's not how that
No,
works.
it's a 20 foot.
It's 20
diameter.
foot
Yeah.
circle.
Oh yeah, if
the
you
ma-
got it in the middle, it would hit everyone.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Don't
It's 20
say that.
No, it wouldn't hit me. I'm 25.
Oh, yeah, you are. Question. Because I'm up
Yes.
in the air, does it actually hit me?
How high are you?
High enough to avoid a fireball.
That would be 40 feet then.
Sorry, I kind of missed this. How many spells has this guy cast so far?
This
Well-
is first cast.
This is his first cast, but he's
Okay,
basically
then I'm
casting
going
2 in
to
1.
Cast counter spell.
Hold on a second. Did Callum just talk the DM into hitting all of us with a fire and then try
Yes, he did. Yes, he
Shouldn't
did.
Talk himself out of it.
to get?
Counter spell, did you say?
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Yeah.
it. It's level
You're-
2,
What's the range on counterspell?
60 feet, and I didn't move. So he's out of range.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But because I wanted to keep you safe and far back, because you're Mr. Squishy,
That's fair. I am.
so I just sniped with a fireball.
It was an excellent fireball, though. People died.
You're quite quiet, Ross. I can boost your audio account now on my end.
My bad. Actually, my laptop seems to be coming back to life, which is quite nice.
I'll just boost you on my end anyway. I
Alright.
forgot I can do that.
Oh, I have not actually put the name on that spell. Anyway, that's 25. Everyone, if you can roll me the
Who does it
dex
hit?
saving throw. It hits everyone apparently except from Adorable
How?
Liam,
because he said he's 40 feet up in the air.
No, I'm 25 feet away, so it doesn't
Oh.
hit me, sadly.
Okay, well he's
Liam,
hold on.
What's your anti-magic radius?
Oh, my anti-magic is 10 feet.
Who gets it?
Hidari gets it.
Nope, everyone gets hit.
No, she gets magic resistance from me.
Yep, everyone's getting hit.
Is that a dex saving throw or?
Dex saving throw.
Liam.
Yes.
As a monk, if I succeed this, I take no damage.
Awesome.
That's evasion. Yeah, I got that. So everyone, can you roll me the dex saving
Double
throw?
check. I was just making sure I understood it myself.
Yeah,
Well, then tell you.
it's 20 foot radius, so it's 40 feet diameter. That's insane.
Never mind, anyway.
Fireball's the strongest thing in the world.
Everyone, you are taking, besides
Ah.
Hadari, is taking full damage to this. Hadari, you're taking half. With the magic resistance, you're also taking half.
So that becomes double half for Kadari. So she takes
Yep. You're taking
25 divided by quarter.
7.
7.
Yeah.
I'll
Kate
take
takes
12.
7. You take 12. Everyone else takes 25.
How did I fuck up
I
a
take
dex
half
saving
that
throw?
damage as I have fire resistance.
It
You're
doesn't
not
hit you.
getting hit with this one.
Oh,
and
okay.
bad news.
I can't see the roll results.
This is why you're out of counterspell range.
Yeah. And bad news, guys. As
Because
I
I
said,
made you hide in the back and not move forward.
and could those
Fair.
same 4 people roll me again
He's casting it twice.
because he's cast it twice.
You cast 2 spells at once.
Haha! Second time than lucky.
God damn.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll go and murder him.
And Hidari, could you?
So that's another 25 damage.
Hidari, you get +2 to that
That's
from being
20. Yep.
beside me.
Okay, you still take full damage. You still. So
Half damage
Well,
still.
half
I'm
damage.
downed now.
Cool. Raise down. Saba, that's another 26 damage on top of the
Are you,
25.
down as well?
are you seriously killing his character in the first session?
Saba
Yeah, I'm
and Ray-
not okay with this.
It's
Saba-
okay, I got you.
Saba and Ray are down. Hidari, you're taking half damage there, so that's 13 again. And cool.
I'm going to tell Hidari to focus on healing, and we'll move back to where Ray is and pick him up.
Okay.
Okay, and then this sort of the Dragonborn shouts, "Enough! Let's talk about this. Don't need to be more further deaf."
Who are you? I thought he can't hear him. How loud is he?
He's pretty loud. He's pretty shouting.
Because I'm 60 feet from him, but then 40 feet in the air.
So you're just 60 feet away from him. So yeah, you could probably hear him.
Okay. I'll shout back, who are you? What can I do? That's not my turn.
Not your turn.
Cool.
That
Magnus.
would be Magnus.
Magnus will shout back, who are you?
He's far away. He's like 100 feet away behind cover.
100 feet, I can spell message, can't trip. Nope, I would not waste my turn on that.
Do you want to just keep attacking them?
Fireball the guys in the tower, I would say.
Hold on, so
No,
can we
fireball.
all actually hear what he's saying, Liam?
Yeah.
I'm about to say, if rather than that, Rusty, fireball these guys. Look, you get everybody in this group.
I mean, if he's wanting to talk, we might as well talk before we kill them all.
Do you want to
They
move up?
don't-
Do you want to move up to in counterspell range in case he does it again?
Yeah, move me closer.
So I. Okay. So he is currently 95 feet away.
You need to be
95?
60 feet for counterspell,
So
so
you'd have to dash to get in counterspell range.
No, I'll start talking to him.
Right now,
Say-
that's 60 right there, right? Where you would.
that's 60, yeah.
So I can move here and I'm 60.
Sorry,
Yeah.
so is that with me dashing or?
No, it's standard movement.
That means you're just in.
Right, I'm just in. Okay, I'll go. Okay, let's talk. Who are you? Why are you poisoning the forest?
Poisoning the forest? Are you fucking insane? Who are you? You attacked us first.
You're advocates.
You are advocates.
You're advocates of the dragon cult, yes?
He kind of looks to the behind him and goes, "You know of us?"
We've
Yeah, you've
killed
been
many
destroying-
of your order.
Don't tell that.
Don't swear that. Just like that. I mean, he said it, so fuck it.
Yeah.
You're a blight on the land,
I'm
and your
gonna.
magic is
before you
unnatural.
Before you start shitting on them, can I say your kind has been decimated? What, Catarina?
Yeah. He
While
kinda,
Rusty's also talking about how shit they are. and How they're all
He's a
assholes.
paladin. He has to denounce evil when he sees
Yeah,
it.
but you could have said why they are being evil.
He knows why, because they are evil.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, we can just show your order has
Yeah,
attacked.
so
the city of Catarina.
Rusty shouted down and I've shouted down and he's not responded yet, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, cool.
right. So what's getting said?
So Rusty said what he said,
Uh huh.
and I also shout the advocates have trying to burn down Catarina.
That doesn't sound like something we'd do. You don't know what you're talking about.
Why don't you come with us and we'll show you what they've done?
They're being led by House evil vampire people. I forgot their names.
Tepes.
House Steppers.
Lord Tepes himself is experimenting, turning men into were-dragon creatures, perverting the course of nature. It's disgusting.
And he's not giving the people a choice.
Lord Tepes is a goddamn fool. Now, we have a mission here, and I'm not letting you stop that.
What's
your mission?
We're preventing an even greater threat to Catarina.
Go on. Say more.
What is this threat?
Please
If it's a serious threat, perhaps we can help.
Lay down your arms and we can talk.
I'm not holding any arms.
Start talking.
Sorry, I like that.
I hear you've killed some of the lizard folk as well.
It's a necessary measure.
They're people.
Talk quickly.
Weird lizard people, but they're still people.
Yes, it's a necessary measure. They're trying to start something they do not understand.
Well, tell us so we can understand, or this will escalate into conflict again very quickly.
When the
I love
weapons
that we're
go
both
away,
trying to do both answering in the exact same way. We're both just talking over each other.
weapons go down, we can talk.
I'm not holding any weapons.
Everyone else is.
And what of your weapons?
Your hands are your weapon. You drop them.
He does, in fact, put his hands down.
He dropped his arms. Oh my
Rusty will put his hammer back on his back.
I'm too busy riding a wyvern to have a weapon out.
Okay.
Oh, someone has left it. Never mind, they didn't. It was Ross joining again.
Yes, I'm trying to get back onto Roll20.
You just joined. You're in the list of people, so that's good.
Cool.
While this is going, can I ask Kadari to go and heal our down comrades?
I mean, yeah, these two can't drop their arms. They're already down. And mine doesn't have any weapons, so he's okay.
My comrade is going to attend to our wounded. We've put our weapons away. Speak.
He was going to say, I was going to suggest my men could heal, but if very well. And he's like, and he starts to, you see him kind of turn around and sort of head down the kind of trapdoor, and a couple of moments later,
jump him.
A couple of moments later, he comes out the front by himself.
Where's Archie when you need him?
Where's Archie when you need him?
He would have dealt with this situation.
My name is Rusty Blackhammer.
Rusty Copperball.
My name is Merlo O'Cree. And I'm the Black Head of the Dragon.
Oh.
I've heard of you.
Have you?
Lord Tepes is looking for you.
Well, Lord Tepes won't get me.
I believe he wants to put you in this. Not put. No, we don't put him in this. Never mind. I don't say that. I'm mixing stuff up. He's not the dragon. He's not a dragon.
So, do you know of Lord Tepes and the cursed swords?
I'm also still flying. I should probably land.
You should probably land, yeah.
I'm going to fly over here and land.
I'm going to brandish Izalith quickly and show him, but in like a non-threatening way.
Okay. He kind of looks and goes, you have Izalith. And he goes, I see you're not to be trifled with. This is in our best interest then, if we work together.
Can I have control of the wyvern, please?
I will give you a wyvern. Where do you want it?
Over here. Thank you.
I keep meaning.
He's landed. I'm on the ground.
Go.
Is there something we can do for like landed and flying? On the token?
You could do like a little man walking symbol or something. I don't know.
What have we got?
There is the symbol of him like that on.
There's a foot.
Over.
A
bent
foot.
over.
There's a boot.
A boot? Is there a boot? I don't see one.
Who are you calling a boot?
It's on the right hand side, on the third row.
Oh, I see it. There we are.
Fourth row, in fact.
Talk quickly then. What is your purpose here?
Equally to the left, there's a wing. It's a wing to be flying.
Have you heard of the Oathbreaker?
As in a fallen paladin?
Yes, but this is a specific one.
Is his name Zanti?
He kind of looks at you and says, no, his name was Travik.
I have not. Please indulge me.
He was a warrior for the Old Order. He broke his oath, he broke ranks in order to fight for the lizard folk here. And when he died, they buried him here. Now, fast forward a couple hundred years, and Venan of Fosk, the idiot that he was, tried to resurrect him as a Death Knight. Now, that's what we're guarding here. Do you really want to unleash a Death Knight on the world?
I don't think Venan's going to be a problem.
That's not... What?
Venan's dead.
Apparently in my inventory, I have his head in my pack.
Yep.
Can I toss him the head?
Okay. He looks down at it and he looks a bit contemplative. He kind of stares at it. He pokes at it with his foot and says, "That's not the point. The Death Knight's alive. It's about. The only thing that's stopping it is the seal. The lizard folk are
I'll
trying
put
to
my head
protect
back.
the seal."
I'll put my head back in the pack.
Okay.
It might be useful later.
Well, why don't we simply slay the Death Knight?
Do you think you're capable of doing such a thing?
I think so.
With you at our side, obviously. We've seen your power.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, why me?
Because you're the one that said it.
I know. Why do I have to be the charismatic one? Persuasion. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bonuses from Big Boy.
No.
No. Sorry. He kind of looks at you and goes, "I know you're trying to flatter me, but
It was obvious.
if there was any chance of this being possible, I would have done it by now."
Yeah, but
I mean, you're
you
one
didn't
man. We are an army.
You didn't have us.
He kind of looks at the sort of men he's gathered behind him, and looks back to you.
I will gesture at the 5 downed people.
Why don't you gesture at the man riding a wyvern?
Well, because
No one's
5
done
of
it
his
before,
comrades
apart from
downed
me.
is,
I was the first.
is a quick demonstration of our power, you know? We didn't even need to get the wyvern involved.
You realise he's going to point to the two people that got knocked out, right?
They're not knocked out anymore. And they were only knocked out. They're not dead.
Oh, okay, so they've all been cured.
So I brought them back up. They're both pretty singed and burnt though.
Yeah.
And I'm going to touch myself quickly.
Please don't. They're literally in the middle of a conversation. They're watching.
Yeah, healing damage from their attack is not aggression.
Yeah, but you're like rubbing yourself.
Yeah.
It's a test of its strength.
You also say, "Look how hard we are." As you're like, "Oh, I've got a sore burn."
I was mildly sinned, like mildly.
Exactly. So why are you healing yourself? That's what I'm
Just
saying.
as a matter of principle.
Can't argue a principle.
You're really not making our case.
Meanwhile, Saba is
You
still
know, yeah.
unconscious.
No,
No one bothered to pick him up.
No,
is being
Hidari healed you.
You
No,
got
she
6 health.
didn't. She got Rob.
No, she was
John,
great.
didn't she?
She rolled it. She rolled it twice. She rolled it
Ray.
twice.
Then she-
Yeah,
Oh, wasn't it her?
and then she rolled it again.
You have 6 health.
Right.
That was for her.
That was
No,
for
no.
me.
That was great.
Oh, was it?
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what she said.
Yeah, six for me. I'm still unconscious.
No, you're not. You're
No.
0.
Kate
Healed for 6.
says
You
6
get back.
for me.
Kate
She rolled 6 and then says 6 for me.
Kate healed herself.
Here is 6 health.
You're in a conversation. You're in a conversation.
There you go. Stop complaining.
Thank you.
Anyway, we were saying.
No, I feel like you've got to wait for him to react to what you've just done now.
He's just kind
He's
of
healed our party.
a bit perplexed, and he's kind of like, "You're very impressive. I'm sure you can
I
defeat a
just
Death
like
Knight all by
I just
yourself."
put my hand to my head and sometimes like shake my head. It's like
I'm going to quickly ask Izalith if he has any ideas about defeating the Death
he is
Knight.
now talking to his sword.
I'm going to make it look like I'm talking to the party, but I'm actually talking to Izalith.
Wait, yeah, but whilst no one responds to you.
Yeah, but they've already acknowledged that the sword is magic, so I'm sure they'll be fine with him speaking to it.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
just making it. I'm making a thing.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to directly look at the sword and ask it any ideas about defeating the Death Knight.
He recognizes Lith already, so he knows, doesn't he?
Yeah. Izalith very unhelpfully says, "Have you tried offering it
Offering it a what?
atonement?"
Lith's a little bitch and is a coward and doesn't want to help him.
That's actually a little helpful. So this Death Knight, would it attack lizard folk?
Possibly not.
Would it attack the hero of Lizard Folk?
Possibly not. It will most likely go straight for the source of its ire.
Which would be?
Lith.
Why would it be Izalith?
It was a joke.
Oh,
How'd your wish, lad?
he laughs a little bit and goes, "I like you." He goes,
Everyone does. I'm a
So
dog.
who would be the target?
Who is the target of the Death Knight? What purpose was he raised for?
he was raised to fight for the advocates. Little did they realize that he's the one who thinks their advocates should be punished.
So what you're saying is if we freed him, he would help us take out the corrupt and evil Lord Tepes.
And also this dude.
Sounds to us like the solution to our problems is you flee with your lives, we release the Death Knight, and we take out Lord Tepes and his corrupt faction. And after which Death Knight should actually achieve atonement and go away on its own.
The
persuasion.
Merlo kind of considers everything you've just said, and he says, "I'm not full enough to try and fight you. So we're going to leave." That was very appropriately well sounded there.
That was perfectly timed.
And
What sound?
I just heard "woo" in the background.
Oh, that's downstairs.
Yeah, so we're going to leave. But if this bites you in the ass, we won't help you.
That seems fair. Show me to the knight before you leave.
He kind of turns around so his back's facing you, and he just points in sort of northwestern direction. And he says, "You go that way, you won't miss it. It's the biggest fucking tree in the place."
Before you go, what's causing the corruption of this area?
Your mama.
Your mama indeed. Can't say for certain, but this used to be an entire town, and those people got wiped out. I think that's part of the problem.
Right. You best be
That's
off
not very
then.
helpful.
We are going to go and speak to the knight.
Hang on. Let him bug off.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not very helpful. If you've been here
No.
long enough to know about this attack on Catarina, you must know what's corrupting this area.
Okay,
Magnus,
he
move
looks.
forward.
Yeah, sorry?
Sorry,
I'm
he
moving
looks-
you forward to go and step to the front to talk to him. So you're like shouting from the back.
Yeah. Sorry,
I've moved you
Hold
away.
on. Wait, what? No. Ah,
Sorry, so what's going on
The
here?
guy's here. The guy was here, so you've moved up to where he
right.
was.
All right, okay, sir. Right. Then, yes. Okay, so talking to him. You must have an idea of what's corrupting the area. All it will do is spread and affect more later. If you want to save lives, like you seem to be suggesting you are.
I can't say for certain. All I'm saying is,
Must he go?
if you go to the center of the forest, it will be very abundantly what's causing the infection. I just don't know what the underlying cause is. It's a huge tumorous tree. That's the heart.
Okay. Sorry, I
Very
must be
well.
misunderstanding this. Sorry, so the Death Knight is buried in the heart of the forest.
Indeed.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
When I asked
okay
what
then.
causing the corruption in this area, he said
Yes.
it was the town.
So we should release
Those
the
dead
Death
people.
Knight and
Oh, confused.
take out the advocates who are against Catarina. After which, the Death Knight will achieve atonement, go away, and we should be able to deal with any tree that's remaining.
So Liam, it's
Yes.
the corruption has been caused by the Death Knight's imprisonment.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So what was the thing about this area being corrupted? And you said about the town being full of dead people.
So
Wow.
yeah, he seems to think that basically the town being wiped out is an underlying cause.
He thinks, okay, I get it.
Wait, sorry, he thinks the
So the
town is
Death
the
Knight
underlying cause.
was
Yeah.
raised to fight for the advocates, but he's turned on the advocates.
Yep.
Which is good for us.
Well, yeah, I think he'd already turned on them, but then Venom brought him back, not knowing that, trying out to help. But he obviously didn't really work out for them very well.
Yep.
Because he hates them all.
That's right.
Hey, look, it's another vengeance style person. Great. That worked great last time.
Did everyone love vengeance?
Everyone loved vengeance.
Before Adorable Time.
Who?
And before Constantine too.
I know. Right?
Before this guy wanders off, what's the deal with the civil war between the advocates then?
Call that a difference of opinion and the way we should move forward as a group.
Like they all run off and then you're like, ask the question, you're like, I'm gonna wait, march your way back. Answer the question.
He's very polite. I like it.
He is.
Right. Let's head to this tree. Let them get off and do their thing. If
Who's
you
getting
cross
off?
us, you will have trouble. So I would recommend that you do escape with your lives and don't cause any trouble for the city of Catarina.
Understood. And,
Or at least help, or you can go back and help the people of Catarina.
Yeah. You could try and be better and stand with us. Defend people of Catarina, like you seem to think you want to do.
I'll return to Catarina. I'll meet up with my brothers. I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
And
Hopefully we will not face each other on opposite sides of the battlefield again.
I hope so. And he looks back down to the 5 people you've left a smouldering ruin, and he looks back to you and go, I hope so.
Smoldering / glowy from moonbeams.
The moonbeam's gone.
Yeah,
There's 2 guys still in the fort. A few guys still in the fort, by the way.
Doesn't matter.
They don't.
Imagine they've just jumped off the fort.
I imagine. I imagine.
Right.
To the tree!
Oh, hang on. Al's hungry, so he's going to go and eat corpse.
I mean, it's nicely cooked, so I don't see any problems with that.
I'm going to get off and let him feed.
Fair enough. Need to make sure he's well fed. Keep him happy.
I will like pat him before he goes.
Before he starts eating anything, do you want to check if they have any grenades before he blows his jaw off?
I don't think I should get in his way.
If they had grenades, they would have blown up when we fireballed.
Yep.
Fair enough. Cool. Okay, well, let's go to the cancer tree and go deal with the Death Knight and make a new friend. The enemy's my friend, right?
Does anyone want to heal themselves up before we do that?
Did I take any damage?
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's
So, yeah, the only
everyone
person.
else,
Yeah.
apart from me and you.
Yeah, I need quite a bit of healing done.
Does anyone want to just take a long rest here before we move on?
Well,
It's
Sam has already healed himself.
perfectly doable. We're going to call the session pretty much here soon anyway. So
Right.
you guys
I'm
wanna
going
do a
to
long rest?
activate Magical Hut.
I'll disappear, Russ.
There is a
And there's
magic
more
hut.
space in the hut.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a magical hut. I love it.
Did you want to put it here?
Yep, that's exactly where it is.
Okay.
You can't. Yeah, Rusty's just like, oh, people need to rest. Just slams this shield into the ground and it becomes a magical hut.
So does it like unfold into a hut, or does it like summon an actual magic?
It sort of like poofs out of the shield and then becomes material.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, you guys, you can take your long rest, and with there, we'll call tonight's session.
Okay, and with that, that is the end of Team Subtlety's Adventures in the Forest. So, happy adventuring. See you all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.